Hello, October 21st. We are ready for math. These are the things we're going to be doing today. Telling time and identify the time of day of an activity, and identifying and plotting points on a coordinate plane. So we've done both of those activities before, so this will be a little bit of a review. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on that. We are going to just get busy right away. All right, let's go and start out with our time of day activity. Okay, your activity for identifying schedules and the time of day. First thing, please make sure that you're putting your name on here because otherwise it might say that you're not completed. Remember, these can read aloud to you. Show the time on the clock and then decide if it's morning, afternoon, or evening. This says the soccer game starts at 10:30 a.m. So a.m. means morning. So make sure you're looking at the a.m. and the p.m. You're going to circle these, put your time on the clock. So short and sweet assignment. This one too, please read it or have it read aloud to you. And the pictures help, right? So what time does she wake up in the morning? 9:30. We're going to decide that that's morning. So the rest of these, have them read aloud to you or read them, and then you can choose morning, afternoon, or evening for this assignment. So quick and easy review. Next portion of our activity today is a coordinate plane. So remember, that's when we're using our x-axis and our y-axis, and then we are using our coordinates to decide if we're going right or left first, and then up or down. Okay, so we're always using the x-axis first, and remember this point of origin right here is 0, 0. Okay, so we're going to use these ordered pairs. The x is always first, and the y is always second. So let's take a look at our expectations. So here's a map of the a school of sports fields that we are going to be using. I think last time we tried this and it was a map of a small community. So same kind of thing, just different things on the map this time. I'm going to go ahead a little bit just so that it can start out with level 1. So up here, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so you'll notice here we have our x-axis and then our y-axis. Mario is going to a different location on the school sports field. He starts at 3, 4. Where is he? So 3 is here. We're going to start at the 0, 0. We're going to go over 3 and then up 4. So he is at school.
School.
Okay, so you have two choices if you are working on level 1 right now. So make sure you're following these coordinates, and then you're going to identify which spot he's at. Yours also might look like this. Same kind of thing. Again, there are choices on there to identify. Yours might look like this. So it says, now he's starting at 3, 4. So instead of having choices, you're going to do the same thing. It's the same coordinates. So 3, 4, and then you're going to click on here and we have to figure out where he is, one of these 4 places. And so we're going to tell him
School.
that he's at school. So let's see. Sorry. Okay, your next portion of this assignment is to make sure you're following directions, okay? We have done coordinates, we know them, but this is an extra step because we need to follow the correct directions. It says Mario scores a basket in the hoop at 5, -3. Look down here. Use an orange point. So you cannot just choose whichever one you want. You're not going to get the answers correct. You're going to use the orange. On my page, it looks a little bit more red. So I'm going to use this with my pointer so that I know that I'm doing it correct. I'm going to start at 0, 0. And it says he scores a basket at 5, -3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go down 3 because it's negative. 1, 2, 3. And now he's in the basketball court. As you can see, the purple is basketball court. Portion of this activity is again a following directions piece. So it says Mario went to different locations at the school sports fields. The square shows the path Mario took. So we're finding the orange point on the vertex, -4, 1. So you can either find -4 and then 1, or look for this orange point. So we're going to click on it.
-4, 1.
Perfect. And then we found it. So yours might look like this. Yours might also look like this. So he went to different locations. The path he took makes the outline of a shape. You can see the outline. Okay. So we're going to locate each point. So on the orange, what is the ordered pair? So orange, remember, do this first, -4 and then 1. And then when you're finished, make sure that you're dragging the shape over so that it matches as well. Okay, so that might be a part that your assignment might say that you're not completed. And on this one, it doesn't have a shape around it. So what you're going to do, again, look at the colors. Don't just put any coordinate on each one. So look at the color. You need the colors or the coordinates for the orange. -4, 1. Okay, make sure you're always doing the x-axis back and forth first. Start at the 0, 0, the point of origin, and you're going to either go positive or negative, and then with your y-axis, you're either going to go positive or negative, okay? So this is our coordinate plane first activity. This second activity is also coordinate planes, so we are familiar with this, especially after doing your previous activity. There just isn't a map underneath this coordinate plane that we're working on. So same concept. Yours might look like this. Remember to read the directions. Find point A of the rectangle, 3, 1, and it's orange. So you can check that you know what you're doing. 3, 1.
3, 1.
And we're clicking the orange one. Yours might also look like this. Remember that you're looking for the color and then finding the letter to make sure that you know what you're doing. So your x-axis is always first, and then your y-axis is next, okay? So yours might look like this or this. When you are finished with this activity, you are finished with our assignment. So those should have been all the things on your unique page today. And you can go up to unique and go to those L3 skills, and you can play a couple of those games if you wish. Thank you so much for working hard.